4 or 5, yes. Elijah will be here. Yes, sir.
Okay. So what do I need to do if it shuts off there?
Just press the button where it'll say go live.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'll keep checking.
Just press the button where it'll say go live.
All right. Okay, guys. Xander, Mark, Ethan, Brian, let's get them out here. Check them in.
The stick. 5-5. Mark Mortier. 5-3. 128.5. 6 flat. 5-2. 5-7. Ethan Sigler.
Gonna need 2 of my rear wheel mod guys, Dustin and Nick, out here to marshal, and if I could get a couple of volunteers, I'll make sure anybody that volunteers will give you some time before your heat, since you're obviously gonna be next. You have the choice, either volunteer or volunpit. Take your choice.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
Just giving Ethan a chance. Looks like they're going through a little repairs over there.
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
Good job with your wheels matching the body. That looks really nice.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, if we can just get a marshal over here on this side, please. All right, give Ethan another lap here to warm himself up. And all right, let's line them up. Going to be Xander on the pole, starting on the pole, and then it's going to be Mark going second, Ethan third, and Brian fourth. So, Xander, you were listening for the tone. Everyone else, listen for your name. Less than 5. Mark, Ethan, Brian. Hooked. In the words of the kid in Christmas Story, stuck. No, far upside. It's like we have a rash of either early turn-ins or maybe we're just lacking a little grip in the track here or something. Who knows? Huh?
I felt like back lower on the planing.
Oh yeah, just it looks like it compared to all the early turn-ins we've got here.
It's like 12
Got a lot of new people with freshly cut tires that are broken in.
Oh. I wouldn't know about that. I run
3
mine
minutes
down
left.
to the rim. 1 minute down, 3 minutes to go. It's Xander out on top on a 39.403, followed by Brian 38.400, Mark 35.406, Ethan 28.404. Fast laps, Ethan 8.3, Mark 6.9, Brian 6.2. I'm sorry, Brian 6.1, Xander 6.2. So Brian now moving up into the top spot. Oh no, he goes off track though, so gets out of the groove and does a little traction roll.
I guess you teach math?
No, art.
You didn't seem all artsy fartsy.
I do not seem it at all. Not a bit.
Well, what grade do you teach?
High school.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. I taught middle school for 15 years and then high school
2
for the
minutes
last
left.
10. Yeah, photography and digital art.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nope, nobody expects it.
You seem rather well adjusted.
They're like the Spanish Inquisition.
I'm neither, oh, I shouldn't say the things. We're being recorded. Yeah. Just say I don't fit the stereotypes.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's that? How's that? Your description. 2.5 down, 1.5 to go. Brian out on top on a 44.04. Xander holding top on a 39.406. Mark 38.403. Ethan 34.04. Fast laps of the race right now. Ethan 8.1. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the average right there. My mistake. That is not your fast laps. Fast laps. Ethan with the 5.6. Mark
1 minute
5.6. Xander 5.6. Mark 5.5. Brian 5.2.
Sorry, Brian.
Brian still on the top spot. Mark now moving into second overall. He's on a
45
39.405.
seconds left.
Got about 45 seconds left. Nobody is on the same lap. If somebody comes up on you, let them go. No point in racing anybody. You're all on your own separate lap and pace. If somebody catches up
30
with you,
seconds
let
left.
them go. Don't jump right on the throttle immediately and make it a bigger problem.
Fifteen seconds left.
15 seconds, rear-wheel drive, stock 2, heat 2, you are up next, so be ready. The car having a little struggle right there, and oh yeah, body is crooked on that one. Over here, Nick, we got an upside-down car. Dustin to the rescue, thank you. I think that's the most I've seen Brian's car traction roll
X-Factor
ever
done.
in one
Mark
race.
Morty, you're done. Mystic done.
Mark and Brian are done.
Mark and Brian done. Xander done. Waiting for Ethan. Ethan, waiting for you, buddy. Finish that lap. We got a little bit of a delay here. Don't know what's going on. There we go. All right, Brian comes out with a 38.402. Mark 38.403. Xander 37.405. Ethan 31.409. So the the gauntlet's been thrown down with a 38 lapper early on. We'll see who can top that in the next round. Fast laps, Ethan 5.6. Oh, too bad, too late, I lost it. I think Xander was a 5.6. It looked like Mark was a 5.3 and Brian a 5.2.
El Conquistador.
I'll try.
Nick Zaley. One minute to the start of the race. Natalie Cole.
All
45
right,
seconds
we got
to the start of
Natalie,
the
Eric,
race.
and Nick. Just Chris is on his way over here, so. I think you ran a 5.25 right there, Mark. 'Cause you're fast, I believe.
30
I'm
seconds to
sorry.
the start of the
That
race.
was Brian's. You were a 5.3 though. You had a 5.3 in there as your fast.
I just need to do a bunch of them.
Yeah, there you go.
Chris Jackson.
No, you did a 38 lapper, so
15 seconds to the start of the
some
race.
traffic, so. All right, guys, let's get them lined up. No more laps. Line them up over here. Get them lined up over here. On the tone, it will be Natalie leaving first. Natalie's first, and on the tone, Chris will be taking second, Eric third, and Nick fourth. So, Natalie, you are listening for the tone. Here we go. Chris, Eric, Nick. All right, we'll give them a minute to sort out, about half a minute to sort out and see where they stand. Oh man, that's gonna make for an interesting talk later on. All right, no surprise. Nick jumps out to an early lead on a 42.400 pace. Chris, 36.404. Eric, 34.402. Natalie, 33.406. Everybody's counting and running well, so we're off to a good start. Give you a couple of seconds before the fast laps start counting and coming in here. Some time for the tires to really get warmed up and hooking up well.
3 minutes left.
Chris delivering the bumper right there to Eric over in the short chute. All right, got a little caught up there in the center. Now clear. Nice work there, Eric, letting Nick get by. All that big track and everyone drives in the same spot. That's the way it goes sometimes. All right, minute and a half in. Nick on a 40.404. Chris, 35.402. Natalie, 34.403. Eric, 32.400. Fast laps. Eric, 6.3. Natalie, 5.7. Chris, 5.8. Nick, 5.4. Estimated positions right now. Nick looking to take pole.
2 minutes left.
Chris slotted 5th overall, Natalie 6th, Eric 7th. We'll keep track of that as they go. 2 down, 2 to go. Upside down car there in the left center, but now clear. Oh no, Nick looks like he's stuck over here and going into the sweeper. Now clear. Coming up on the 3-minute mark. Nick still on TQ pace with a 39.400. Natalie 35.407. Chris 34.402. Eric 32.401. Right now, Nick on that TQ run. Natalie slotting into 5th overall. Chris 6th and Eric 7th. We could have a pretty interesting fast heat next round in the fight for TQ, so we'll see how it goes.
30 seconds left.
Watch out entering the hairpin down here. What a nice guy to marshal that for you.
$15 seconds left.
Last few seconds, Nick still solidly with that TQ run. Keep going until your name is called.
Chris Jackson done.
Chris finished.
Natalie Cole done.
Natalie finished.
El Conquistador done.
Eric
Nick
finished.
Saley done.
And Nick is finished. So Nick comes out on top with a 39.404. That'll put him on preliminary TQ. Natalie 35.405. Chris 34.401. Eric a 34.03. So right now, Nick, Brian, Mark, and Xander are your top 4. Natalie, Chris, Ethan, and Eric are your second 4. Rear Wheel Mod, you are up. We need our drivers from the last race out here to marshal plus one volunteer. So you need one volunteer marshal.
Dustin Richards.
Xander, have you guys replaced the gears in your servo? Do you know if you've done that or not?
What?
Have you guys replaced the gears in your steering servo? Don't know? Might ask your dad about that. I've noticed it. Have you guys ever replaced the gears in your servo? Eric? I'm kind of wondering because it looks like your guys' cars are tending to wander a little bit.
Mine's real bad right now. It's brand new.
Yeah, you might. You can get them from
Box stock.
PN Racing, I think.
1 minute
But they
to the start
replaced
of
the
the race.
Delrin gears, and they have one that's a brass gear replacement, and that takes a whole lot of the slop out that wears on those gears in that servo. Yeah, you can do it. They're just replacements. The black plastic ones inside there will wear out
45
eventually and
seconds to
give
the
up.
start
So.
of the race.
That one, my car makes
It's more for steering. It's just going to tighten your steering back up like the car was when it was first new. What's that?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah, if it's starting to wander and won't go straight like you want it to, that'll be a reason why. Yeah, there's tons of YouTube videos on it too. So if it
15
seems like no matter
seconds to
what you do
start
with the
the
steering
race.
trim, it just will never get straight, something to look into. If I can find the link, I'll get it to you guys. All right. Nick, you gonna make this one? Okay. All right.
Nick Saley.
Brian, do I check in here?
You are, did you just switch cars or something?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, something's fishy there. Now you're checked in. All right, we'll give Nick a few seconds to break those tires in and warm them up. All right, it's gonna be Dustin on the tone. Gonna be Brian's second, Nick third. We need a marshal over here on this end, please. So if we can get one volunteer who was not in the last, one volunteer over here on the left side, that would be great. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate it. All right, Dustin on the tone. Then Brian and Nick in less than 5. There we go, Nick. There we go. Everybody's off, and we are counting. Oh, watch out underneath. Fixed before I can say anything. There we go. 30 seconds in, Dustin already out on that early lead on a 52.400 pace. Nick 46.403, Brian 46.405. Dustin's car looking smooth as silk, as it generally does around here in mod class, but this time with a significant amount of color on it. Yeah.
3 minutes left.
One down, 3 to go. Dustin still on that 52.402. Brian 49.403. Nick 48.404. Oh, a little trouble over there in the bottom right. Now clear. Bottom right, clear, clear. Straight away, cleared now. Center, now good. Everybody got some nice space in between them right there. Looking nice. Watch top left, now cleared out.
Two minutes left.
2 down, 2 to go. Dustin on top, followed by Brian and Nick. Dustin 52.400, Brian 47.401, Nick 46.403. Oh, trouble on the center left. All cleared out now.
One minute left.
Three down, 1 to go. Dustin on top, 52.403. Brian 46.402. Nick 43.401.
45 seconds left.
Watch top left. Clear now. Fast laps. Nick 4.5. Brian 4.35. Dustin 4.32.
30 seconds left.
So, hey, what's up, Chuck? What do we got here?
I got access to a directed on the printer,
Yeah.
so I'm trying to like pedal. And
15 seconds left.
it's okay, to be honest.
So it's not a, so it prints the ink right directly on there?
Yeah.
So not like the not the vinyl ones that were earlier?
Yeah, it's not HDM. H-trace.
That feels much lighter weight now from the inside.
Dustin Richards
Yeah,
done.
nice.
Nick Zaley done.
Yeah.
But the guy
Mystic
that has
done.
it,
Oh, hang on a second.
yeah, I need to.
Yep. All right. Dustin comes out 52.401. Kept that 52 lap pace going for pretty much 3.5 minutes. That's impressive. Brian 46.405. Nick 43.400. Fast laps 4:58 for Nick. 4:35 for Brian. 4:31 for Dustin. All right, guys. It is 7:23. Want to fire it back up at 7:30? Sound good?
I couldn't see anything.
7:30. All right. 7:30. We will go again.
I was making a blue change, and I just figured I had an extra large in the
Oh.
shop that was on my gray, and I figured extra large could take that one.
Yeah, I'll take a gray anytime. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, that's, I can already tell. I mean, the shirt just feels much lighter on the inside. So, yeah. So, what is this machine? I mean, it's
It's just a directed film, directed bottom printer.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're expensive.
Yeah, I would think
It's an industrial t-shirt printer. This is actually
it sounds like it would be.
cut out.
Yeah.
The shirt actually is like wearing out before the vinyl. So
Oh, really?
I love this stuff here. This stuff.
The vinyl. Yeah, that stuff does last, but I can tell already this does definitely feel thinner.
So it's like I told James, wash it,
Yeah.
run around, tear it,
Yeah.
But I'm trying to like get work.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah. Sorry, man. I'll definitely try that.
It's like it's just weird. But I'm trying t-shirts is what I love to do.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Cool, man. I appreciate it.
but yeah.
I'll give you feedback. I'll let you know how it goes. I'll wear it out.
This thing's been washed like 2 dozen times.
Yeah.
So it's like, but yeah, wash it,
Will do.
the dirt with it, run it through gravel.
I'll, rub tire dope on it, all the fun stuff. Yeah. Yep. Thanks, Chuck. Appreciate it. Take care, man. All right.
Ethan Sigler.
All right, so first heat here is going to be Natalie, Chris, Ethan, and Eric. You're up first. Then it'll be Nick, Brian, Mark, and Xander on deck. Then we'll do rear wheel mod. So we'll get you guys running in about 4 minutes here. If you need more time, give me a shout. It's all right.
Yeah, that's 14.
El Conquistador.
Here we go. Throw some fresh batteries in there and let's bring them on out. It's going to be Natalie, Chris, Ethan, and Eric on this first round.
Get across the start line up.
I have to ask, are those comfortable?
Yeah.
Really?
I had some nerve problems in my feet
Oh, yeah?
because my toes are squished together.
Oh, really?
And these have really, really helped. So, yeah. And now I can eat with my feet.
And you can eat with your feet. No, there you go, Eric. You're good. You're in now. Yep.
1 minute to the start
I
of the
was
race.
wondering when I saw those things, and it seemed to me like they would be a lot of hassle to put on.
Not really.
Yeah. Actually, the first time I saw them, I thought, what the
45 seconds to the start of the race.
God? I was
Natalie
like,
Cole.
oh, there's so
That's pretty much all I wear anymore.
Thirty seconds to the start of the race. Fifteen seconds to the start of the race. Chris Jackson.
All right, we are just waiting for Ethan, and if we could get our mod drivers out here to turn marshal. All right, just need a marshal in the corner down there. Thanks, Dustin, appreciate it. There we go. All right, it is going to be Natalie on the tone, Chris going second, Ethan third, and Eric fourth. Right now, Xander is sitting in fourth overall, and he's the guy you're gunning for. He's at a 37.405, so that's what you're looking for to get into the A main. So Natalie on the tone, Chris, Ethan, and Eric. There we go. Let's see how it sorts out. Natalie looking to get herself up into that A main. Right now, she is on a 42.403 pace. Little work through traffic is going to change that a little bit, but she can keep it clean. She's got a chance of getting herself up into the A. Oh no, I'll stop talking about it. Don't want to ruin it. All right, coming up on the 1 minute mark. It's Natalie on a 35.405, Chris 33.406, Ethan 32.401, Eric 31.404. Natalie and Chris swapping the lead back and forth, separated by just 0.4 of a second. I think on the next time around, it'll be Natalie with the lead. Yep, sure thing. So the two of them are dueling it out for first right now. Ethan and Xander, if you see the pink car or the red car come up on you, find a good place to let them go. Avoid racing with them. They are trying to get into the A main right now. They've got to pick up a couple laps, and they've got about 2 minutes to do it.
2 minutes left.
No shame qualifying high in the B main, though. This is a competitive, pretty closely competitive group, and when you're on a tight track, the lap times tend to be about the same. So. All right, we got
1 minute
3
left.
down and 1 to go. Natalie on top, 36,406. Ethan second, 35,406. Chris third, 33,405. Eric fourth, 34,003.
45 seconds left.
Let's let those, oh no, top cars through if they come up on you.
30
Ethan and
seconds
Chris
left.
having a good fight for second overall.
Fifteen seconds left.
Remember, drivers, keep going until your name is called. Keep going, drivers, until your name is called. Most of you are on your last lap now.
Natalie Cole done.
Natalie's finished.
Ethan Sigler done.
Ethan's
Chris
finished.
Jackson done.
Chris is finished.
Elgin Eastador done.
Eric finished. All right. So Natalie comes out with a 36,405. Chris 34,406. Ethan 33,404. Eric 34,004. Fast laps. Eric 6.2. Ethan 5.8. Chris 5.6. Natalie 5.7. So right now, Natalie, the order for Natalie is slotted for 5th overall. Chris 6th. Ethan 7th, and Eric 8th. So Xander is safely in the A main.
The Stick. Nick Zaley. Mark Mortier.
Yeah, we've kind of worn that corner down a little bit. Watch the short shit over here, guys. Car against the wall. I think it's May. We should just make it a big oval.
There you go.
Just a great big oval. Everyone put your 9-tooth pinion on it and go. Trim your bodies back so the wheels stick out.
X Factor.
I'll take one thing about it.
All right. We got our drivers. We got 2 marshals. Need 2 more on the right-hand side there.
1 minute at the
Everybody's
start of the
checked
race.
in. We're ahead of pace here. This is exciting. All right, let's close it down. Close it down. Line them up over here on the left. No more laps. No more
45
laps.
seconds to the start of the race.
Line them up over here. It is going to be Nick on the tone, Brian going second, Mark third, and Xander fourth. So Nick on the tone in less than 5.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Here we go. Brian, Mark, Xander. Okay. Should be a good fight for TQ right here. Nick's got it. Brian is behind him on the track, but faster pace. Now Nick catches wall right there and gets stuck. That lets Brian get by, and Brian now on TQ. The
3 minutes left.
infamous S over there on the right, reverse S over there on the right, catches again. All right, a minute in, it's actually Mark out on top on a 41.400, Brian 41.402, Nick 39.400, Xander 37.401. Everybody up in their game in this round, but Mark Mortier on a TQ run. Now Brian taking TQ back, so Brian and Mark switching it back and forth between them. They're separated by 1 second overall. Nick about 3.5 seconds back from Mark. Chaos over there on the top right. Oh, that's an ugly one right there, but Xander is safe into the A main, so it's not hurting his main starting position.
2 minutes left.
2 down, 2 to go. Brian Fink out on top, 41.404. Mark Mortier, 44.00. Nick Zaley, 44.03. Mark drops back right there, allows Nick around him. So Nick and Mark now swapping second place overall. Brian's on TQ pace. Nick slotted in second, Mark third. I warned you guys all about a month ago that this Mortier guy would be a threat once he got these cars figured out, and he is proving me right. Gotta be careful not to talk about too much and jinx him though. Nice work right there. Xander's like, I don't care. I don't care how fast the announcer says you are. I'm going around you. Nice work.
1 minute left. $45 seconds left.
I think one of the more impressive things about Xander is I'm pretty sure in the straightaway he's got the slowest car out there, but the kid can carve for sure.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds left. It's Fink, Zaley, Mortier, and Munavar. Fink on a 42.403 pace. Zaley 44.04. Mortier 39.401. Right now, everybody's separated by a few seconds, so you're all on your own pace. Don't worry about racing against each other. Oh, no. Too many cars in one corner right there. Keep going, keep going. Brian is done. Nick is done.
Mark Mortier done.
Mark is done.
X Factor done.
Xander is done. Brian 41.402 takes TQ. Nick 44.03 slotted in second overall. Mark with a 39.403 is in third. Xander 37.402 slotted in fourth. Fast laps 5.4 for Xander, 5.4 for Mark, 5.3 for Nick, 5.2 for Brian. So pretty much, pretty close right there. Xander threw down his first lap on the first lap. Brian threw down his fast lap on lap 30. Waited to pull the trigger. All right, rear wheel mod. Up next, gonna need some volunteer marshals for this one. Need about 3 volunteer marshals for this one.
Well, I gotta go find my box.
Xander getting his official spot. We need to just put an X on the floor right there for you, bud.
Unless I'm racing.
Yeah.
You need like this blue foam so where
Yeah, we've kind of dug into that one a little bit.
Oh, good stuff.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Oh, that's some dual rate dialed in there.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Good grief.
Nick Saley. 30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. We need some drivers, some volunteers, please. If you have not volunteered to marshal, we could use you over on the right-hand side. So if you have not volunteered to marshal, we could use you. If you have volunteered to marshal and you're going out and doing it anyways, God bless you.
Thanks, man.
May the racing gods find an extra 10th in your car tonight, in the main. They're mysterious. You have to sacrifice, basically sacrifice money to them is what it comes down to. Yeah. Time and money.
The god of ABS, the god of petroleum, the god of rubber,
Yes.
the god of carbon,
Probably the one that's a lighter.
Carbon, aluminum,
Lexan.
rubber, Lexan, but mostly cash.
Just to know, when you put the carburetor, did you put it right next to
Meaty.
All right. Oh, sorry, got to drag Dustin up to the right spot since he's swapping cars
Justin
here.
Richards.
Oh yeah, sorry.
All right, that's all right. All right, guys, let's get them lined up over here. Close down the straight. Close down the straight. Let's bring them over here and get them lined up. No more hot laps, please. No more hot laps. All right, it is going to be Dustin on the tone, Brian going second, Nick third. You are listening for the tone over the sound of a slash down there, I think, or a Fortec in less than 5. There we go, Dustin and Brian and Nick. All right, we're all off and running. See if anyone can make a dent in Dustin's TQ pace. Watch the bottom left, clear. Top left, good, clear. Parking lot in the top right, top left. Watch out. All good now. All right.
Three minutes left.
All right, after a little chaos there, we've now resumed. 1 minute in, Dustin out on top on a 48.402, Brian on a 48.403, Nick 45.402, Dustin 0.3 up on Brian, Brian 4 seconds up on Nick. Fast laps, 4.6 for Nick, 4.3s for Brian and Dustin. Dustin and Brian separated by just a second overall on time. So it's fluctuating about a 1 second gap. Oh no, Brian catches the wall over there in the champion's corner. Gets stuck. That's going to get Dustin a little bit of a breathing room right there on that run.
2 minutes left.
Two down, 2 to go. Dustin 54.01, Brian 49.502, Nick 47.401. Dustin and Brian 2.9 seconds apart. On overall time, oh no, both find some wall and contact right there. Oh, straight away. Watch out, we got a car hooked, both cars hooked on the wall, so.
Hard to get your lean back.
Yeah, I can't imagine losing my rhythm with these cars and trying to get it back. I guess I'm gonna have to learn. Coming up on the 3-minute mark. Dustin with a 54.01 pace, Brian 46.402, Nick 45.402. Fast laps remain the same. Watch the chicane on the inside, now clear.
45 seconds left.
Brian's gonna pull the car off there. Oh man. Are you sure that's not a CRC as often as you break side links?
30 seconds left.
Uh-oh. Car stuck in the wall. Self-marshal.
Luke probably broke through like
15 seconds left.
Hold that up.
Coming down to the last few seconds here.
Dustin Richards done.
All right,
Nick's
Dustin
in.
is finished. Nick is finished. All right, Dustin with a 54.03, Nick 46.400. Brian dropped out with 35.503. Fast laps. Brian 431, Nick 460, Dustin 439. All right, guys, it's 7:55. Should we go for 5 after 8 for mains? Sound good? 10 minutes? Yep. All right, 10 minutes it is. So 5 after 8 is when we will start. We will take 4 in the B, 4 in the A. We will bump the B main winner up to the A. So. Create the next round. Right. Generate.
I have no rear protection back there, so when I get hit by one of them, fucking smack me.
Is the back of that body open?
Yeah, it's a tank car body.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm on a good run though.
Yeah, you were. So it's going to be rear wheel stock, then rear wheel B main, then rear wheel mod A main, then rear wheel stock A main.
Okay, every time I put the ram side into a brake one, you say I don't ever go on.
Hey Xander, when you get a chance, bring me your car for a minute. Bring me your car for a second. I'm wondering why your car is so loud.
Yeah, you can figure that out, but you can't figure that why.
Okay. You have a lot. Wow, your pinion here is really worn down. Take a look at the side profile of that pinion. Look how worn it is in the center. Yeah. That's causing all your noise right there. So yeah, you got a lot of space in between that pinion gear and that spur. So
You don't have those down there though.
we don't have any pinions. It's hard for us to get stuff in stock. Everything's sold out everywhere, so you almost have to just buy it direct from Kosho or something like that. So Yeah, but yeah, you guys just need a new pinion gear on that, and that'll solve most of your sound problem right there. So
It'll still
car will
make
run
sound,
a
but
lot.
not as loud.
Yeah, it'll be a lot quieter. So a lot quieter and more efficient. So the car will run a little bit quicker too. So okay, there you go. All right. Hey, somebody's live chatting us on YouTube here. Don't know who this is. Somebody goes by the name Archangel. All right, rear wheel stock B main. Let's bring him up. It's 5 after. It's going to be Natalie, Chris, Ethan, and Eric. Natalie, Chris, Ethan, and Eric. You better go charge them batteries back up, buddy. Okay, we can bump 2.
Yes, bump 2.
All right, 2 it is.
Bump 2.
2 it is. All right, we'll bump our top 2
Natalie
for
Cole.
the B main. So you got a 50% chance of making the A now. We'll put 6 of you in there. I'm not driving in it, I don't care. All right. It's be Natalie, Chris, Ethan. Uh-oh, I gotta get rid of all those. Transponders not in this race. Dismiss all of them. It's gonna be Natalie, Chris, Ethan, and Eric is gonna be your order.
Chris Jackson.
All right, just waiting on Ethan here. Looks like he's slapping his body on there.
The reason I ask is because
1 minute to the start of the race.
We have stripes.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
So you just want to turn around?
Oh, easy. First rule, don't drive backwards on the track.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Give Ethan a chance to get a couple more laps in. Go ahead and keep going there, Ethan. Get the tires warmed up. Give yourself one more. All right, guys, let's line them up.
15
Line them
seconds to
up.
the start of the
No
race.
more laps. No more laps. Line them up. Line them up. All right, it's going to be Natalie on pole. Chris starting second. Ethan starting third. And Eric starting fourth. All right, we will take the top two to the A main. So the top two will be going to the A main. So you got a 50-50 chance. You're all listening for the tone in less than 5. We're off. Chris, jumps out early. Oh no, our two leaders tangle on that. Let's Natalie, the TQ, get back around. So it's Natalie and Ethan right now in the transfer spots. Chris thought he snookered everybody on that start, but yeah, the next corner bit him. All right, so it's right now Natalie on top, followed by Ethan, then Chris, then Eric. Oh no, that's a loss for your leader. Gonna put Natalie down to second or worse. Let's see where she comes out. Yep, it's Ethan on top. Natalie trailing by 3.2. She's got a 12-second lead over Chris, who's got an 8-second lead over Eric, but nobody is safe right now. Just gonna take one stuck into the wall for
4 minutes left.
jam into the wall that could cause a problem right there for anybody, or a couple of them. See, right there. For the most part, guys, you are not racing each other, even though you're all in the same main. Just run your laps and be clean with them. Natalie slowly working her way back up towards Ethan to get the, oh, there it was. Ethan finds Champion's Corner. He gets hooked, and that allows Natalie to get around for the lead. So it's Natalie, Ethan, Chris, and Eric. Right now, Natalie and Ethan, the only cars on the lead lap. They are on lap 15. Chris on lap 13. Eric on lap 11. Uh-oh, a little trouble right there. That's going to let Ethan get back around Natalie.
3 minutes left.
Ethan and Natalie battling for 5th overall into the A main. Oh man, they tangle. Change the order again. Let's see. Yep, Natalie back now on top. 1.3 seconds over Ethan. Ethan 26 seconds up on Chris. So Chris just needs to run clean and consistent and hope for trouble from Ethan so he can bump his way up. Don't worry about running super fast laps, Chris. Just worry about running laps nice and smooth and clean. That is your goal. Don't try to be fast. Try to be consistent.
If you are consistent and then you're fast, and then other people aren't so consistent, they're trying to be fast, then they're going to be fast, and then you can go fast.
So it's now Ethan back on top. He's got 0.8 over Natalie.
2 minutes left.
Two of them really don't need to race each other. They've got a substantial lead over 3rd place right now, so. Now I kind of regret that we're bumping two. I feel like we could have made a more fun race if only one goes. Maybe I need to make a race director's decision and only let one? Just kidding. Already agreed to it. Still, you want those B main winner bragging rights, right? Coming up on the last 15 seconds, Ethan with about 3 seconds up on Natalie. Natalie is solid, about 6 laps up on Chris. Chris a lap up on Eric. So we're up on the 4-minute mark, 4 minutes down, 1 to go.
1 minute left.
Natalie with the drive it like you stole it attitude out there,
45
charging
seconds
right
left.
for that lead, decides, nope, I'm not giving that up. This is for the lead. It's Natalie and
30
Ethan
seconds
for the
left.
lead. They are battling it out.
30 seconds.
Watch traffic. Oh no, traffic plays a part, unfortunately. Oh, traffic does it again. That's going to make for a long drive home.
15
Anyways.
seconds left.
Oh no, Ethan finds Champion's Corner. Natalie gets around. Now it's another fight separated by just car lengths right now for the win. Oh no, trouble for Ethan. Finds the entry, a wall on the entry. That is time, drivers. Finish the lap. Oh no, Natalie goes upside down. We're going to have a last minute lap lead change. Yes.
Natalie Cole done.
Oh, I was wrong. We do not. Natalie gets the win. Ethan second. Chris third. Eric fourth. We damaged the wall on the front straightaway. They have some repairs. All right. So Natalie and Ethan will get your bump up to the A main.
We were just switching spots.
All right. It's going to be Rear Wheel Mod up next. Rear Wheel Mod, you are up next. So I need drivers from my last race back out here to marshal these rockets. Brian, you're not going to make it?
We'll see how it drives it down.
Okay. Brian going to do a few sighting laps here and see how the car feels.
I don't think it's going to work.
Mark, I think I could get maybe I could get a Revo under that. You can do a Revo limbo under there? Yeah.
Swerving each other and just trying to get me first.
Yeah, I think you're going to make it, Brian. Just avoid contact.
Nick Zaley.
As soon as I get smashed by Nick, I'll get that.
Nick, I don't remember your car sounding like that. What is...
I just think if I didn't hit that wall that one time, I would have.
Nick out there racing a 2-stroke against a bunch of 4-strokes. Kind of has a turbo sound to it there.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Here comes our TQ Dustin Richards.
"45 seconds to the start of the race. Dustin Richards.
Watch the straight. Clear.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let's get our marshals back over here on the left-hand side, please. Drivers from the last race, we need some marshals on the left.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right.
It might not last.
Okay, let's get them lined up, guys. Let's get them lined up. Nice, we did practice laps with no contact. That's what we're looking for. All right, it is going to be...
I'm coming back. Hold on.
Yep, we know. It's going to be Dustin on pole on TQ, Nick going second, Brian third, qualified third. It does almost look like a legit kind of endurance race with different body styles out there, but 2 different body styles at least. All right, drivers, you are listening for the tone in less than 5. Marshals, be alive. We are off. Dustin gets that first corner, lined that car up just right and pulled the trigger and went. Nick being a little cautious on the inside. Oh, we're stuck. We're stuck. Watch the bottom left. Watch the bottom left. There we go. Nick's thick in the foam, and that lets Brian out to an early lead right now. And Dustin's stuck in the foam. I'm sorry, Nick off the track currently. Watch that. He is rejoining. Oh, no. Now Dustin's got that lead back. Brian, car a little unpredictable. It's a little unpredictable. Looks like it peaked in practice there. I don't know. So, minute in, Dustin and Brian on the same lap, separated by about 3.4 seconds right now. Nick, unfortunately, pulled off early, rejoined, so he is about 13 seconds back of Brian. Dustin was looking to put Brian a lap down, and he did right there. Brian's car looks like it's just got a very narrow window of drivability right there. When it's right, man, is it right, but it just looks like it's a challenge to keep it there. Dustin, meanwhile, running his normal line all the way around the track, swings it out to the outside.
3 minutes
walls
left.
Pretty much everywhere he goes. Nice checkup right there. Oh man, that's an impact right there in the center. Watch out, the main straightaway, car upside down, clear. Hopefully that did not cause any damage to anybody. So Dustin, we're about 2.5 minutes in, so we're at the halfway point. Dustin 59.504 pace, Brian a 55.503. Dustin right now with about a 9-second lead over Brian, so he's got 2 laps up on him right now. Brian with about 4 laps up on Nick.
Two minutes left.
Funny, all 3 of our cars have a very distinctive sound compared to one another. Oh, watch out. All clear now. Dustin's car, I'm pretty sure I hear the tires more than I hear the motor in his car.
One minute left.
Nick's car sounded almost like it has a turbo in it or something.
45
You can hear
seconds
some
left.
air whooshing around like a turbine or something like that in that car. But yeah, fast transponder does it every time. One of these days that person will realize we're talking about
30 seconds left.
I think Brian's car just sounds like downforce is what it sounds like. I feel like if we had a little
15
bit of humidity in the room, Brian's...
So bound up on the back end with that new engine on it, it won't even twist back there.
I feel like your car would give off one of those vapor trails like they used to see on F1 cars back in the 90s, late 80s and 90s. Vortexes around the wing.
Dustin Richards done.
All right, that is it. That is your 5-minute mark. Dustin was 61.502. Holy smoke, that's a lot of laps. Brian, 57.504. Good run out of that one. Nick, 55.02, and that's after pulling the car off for several laps in the infield. Fast laps, 4.4 for Nick. I think that's his fastest of the night. Brian, 4.39. Dustin, 4.37. So, nice run. Dustin gets his fast lap on lap 2. Brian gets his fast lap on lap 31. That seems to be about where they do it.
Mark Mortier.
All right, it is a main time.
X Factor.
The race we've all been waiting for, the big one at the end. I think that's what they used to call the championship game in the XFL. The one season the XFL existed was the big one at the end is what they called it. Here we go, the big one at the end.
I wanted so bad making it to drive, I couldn't even see at the end. It was horrible.
Oh, yeah. Keep the tire dope off your fingers and don't rub your eyes.
It was like 2 nights ago, I walked out back and it felt like God hit me in the eye.
1 minute to the start of the race. Natalie Cole.
We need all the turn marshals we can get. So if you are not
Nick
racing,
Bailey.
we need you to marshal. We're going to have
45 seconds to the start of the
6
race.
cars out here, so yes. If you're not racing, we need you to turn marshal. I mean, heck, you paid for it, so why not do it?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
You need a bone?
No.
Okay.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
There's only 3 of us losing.
Yeah.
My batteries are dead. I didn't get the charge.
Grab mine right there off the table.
Yeah, I forgot you got the charge.
Yeah, they're charged up. They're not warm anymore, but they're charged.
They're charged.
Yep. Ethan, you gonna make it? Ethan, you gonna make it?
Yeah, I'm waiting for
Waiting for what?
battery.
Oh, okay.
Remind me to get the
Oh yeah. Those are my favorite.
disabled.
Those feel better.
One of these days, I'll know.
I mean, cleared the car and sort of got scuffed up.
Also, this track is really
I'm not even too clear on it. I don't know.
Ethan Sigler.
Getting the wheel in practice, man. All right, let's let Ethan and Brian get a couple laps in here to warm the tires up, and then we will go. We're going to need a marshal in the middle right here, so if we could get one of our marshals to cover the X-Man spot, that would be great. And we're going to need somebody right here along the edge. All right.
Ethan, is your trim straight? Make sure the car's going straight. Not in front of somebody.
All right, let's line them up. Line them up. Woo, this will be fun. All right, it's going to be Brian as your TQ. Nick starting second. Going to be Mark starting third. Xander starting fourth. And then in the back row, our bump ups, Natalie and Ethan. Natalie and Ethan.
Wait, just like, wait. Don't hit the buzzer. Wait, there's going to be carnage.
There will be blood.
That goes for all of them. If you ever start
Yes.
you're not going to finish any worse
Yes.
than last.
You want the center or?
Yeah. Yeah. The only one who's not waiting on the tone is Brian. And that's it. All right. And maybe Mark. All right. So, drivers, you are listening for the tone in less than 5. This is it. There we go. That is a good start. Let's see how far we get around there. Man, that's a nice one. 5 out of 6 cars. A good, clean start. Fink jumps out, rockets out to that early lead, followed by Zaley, Xander, Ethan, Mark, and then Natalie. You got some cuts. Oh no, that is your leader. Your leader catches wall. Oh man. Oh, there's your second leader. Your next leader then catches wall. So, oh man, the next one after that, we're going to have a big shakeup right here on the next lap. I don't know who the leader is. Brian somehow manages to get himself back into the lead despite getting passed by nearly everybody in the wall. Whew. Man, and now we got traction roll. Man, oh man, it is mass chaos. Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. Oh man, I don't know what to say. It is Xander, Mark, Nick, Brian, Natalie, and Ethan at the 1 minute mark. Xander marshaling his own car. Ethan stuck in the corner, all clear. He's got a body pop. Bring it around back there to the back straightaway. Oh, watch out. Mark stuck in the wall over here on the infield. Whew. Things are happening faster than I can talk. Fink back in the lead, followed by Mortier, then Xander, then Nick, then Natalie, then Ethan. Then they change again for second and third. So it's Fink, Xander, Nick, Mark, Natalie, Ethan. Everyone has been in first and last at this point. That's all I'm going to say. And everyone on different laps around here. Well, no, that's not true. Our top 5 all on the same lap. Wow. 5 cars on the same lap right now. Oh, that is your leader stuck on the outside wall. Now clear. So everyone is pretty much battling for position right here and giving it up every time they catch a wall. And now the traction rolling is starting in earnest.
3 minutes left.
2 down, 3 to go. It's Fink, Xander, Nick, Natalie, Mark, and Ethan. Brian, 5.5 seconds up on Xander, who's a half second up on Nick, 2 seconds up, 3 seconds up on Natalie. Nick just took second, bumping Xander to third. Xander, 1 second up on Natalie. Natalie, half a second ahead of Mark. The only driver right now not on the lead lap is Ethan, and he ain't far off, folks. Oh no, mass chaos up here in the top left. That's going to leave a mark. And I don't mean Mark Mortier either. Oh no, Nick goes off track. It's all happening too fast. Apparently we did not make our sacrifices to the racing gods, and the chaos gods have ensued. If it was Dungeons and Dragons, it'd be chaotic evil out there for sure.
2 minutes
6
left.
cars, and they're all like in the same section on track right there. Nicely done. It's Fink, Xander, Nick, Natalie, Mark, and Ethan. Brian now breaking away. He's got 2 laps up on everybody. It's Xander, Nick, Natalie all on the same lap, and Mortier as well. So 2nd through 5th all on the same lap, I think. Hard to tell. There goes Nick, traction rolling with a massive traction roll right there. And the problem is, at this point, it's hard to get back in the rhythm. All I can tell you for sure is Fink's got his rhythm down, and he's up 2 laps right now on everybody else. So it's Fink, Xander, Natalie, Nick, Mark, and Ethan. So Xander, with the yellow and black car, well, whatever. He is your 2nd place driver. Nick trying to chase him down, but every time he gets close, finds Champion's Wall down there or a traction roll. Xander now a lap up on your 3rd place. Mark Mortier. Mark bumped himself up into 3rd place.
45
Shows
seconds
you what
left.
clean living will do for you. Whew. More action than I can talk about. Basically, it's every man for himself. Your leader finds
30
champion
seconds
corner,
left.
but he's a big lead up there. It's Fink, Xander, Mark. Xander, watch out, we got a car. Oh man, that was Nick. We got a car. Oh no! Drive, Xander, drive if you can. Is the battery popped out? Oh no, he's lost. Oh, that was your second place driver. Watch the straightaway. That's some sportsmanship. Oh, pull that car, pull that car. He's broke. Ah, that's a shame. Oh, watch out. Oh, chaos in front of the straightaway. Whew.
X Factor done.
All right.
Done. Mark Mortier done.
Finish him up, finish him up.
Done. Nick Saley done.
It's Fink out on top. He gets the win. Mortier second, Natalie third, and Zaley fourth, Xander fifth, Ethan sixth. Man, Xander had the second place almost wrapped up until he lost the battery. Mortier, I think at this point, it's safe to say if you go back and look at the chart, everyone's position is doing this all race long because I know everyone at one point was in first or sixth. So that was exciting to watch. Difficult to call, though. Yikes. Fink still managed a 5:25 in that race. I don't know how he did it. Oh, he did it on lap 2, so before he caught up with traffic. Everyone's fast laps were basically the first 5 laps, except for Nick and Xander. Nick decided to throw his down in lap 23 when he was pushing to get back in the lead, and Xander's came on lap 26. So, yikes. Guys, we need to report down below for pictures, otherwise Conrad will hassle us. So report down there to the corner for pics, or face the risk of Bruno later on. Good run, guys. I promise next week I'll remember to bring my car. Yep. Oh, yeah. Well deserved, man. You had a fast race car in that one. Fast laps, you were third fastest car overall in fast laps, so you deserve a podium out of that one. Xander, tough break, buddy, but your time is coming. You had the 4th fastest car overall, and you were running second for most of that one, so. So Brian, Mark, and Natalie, report downstairs for your podium picture. Oh man, I think my battery on my phone is dead. That's what I get for watching YouTube the entire time. No problem, man. You can bring them back next week and I'll be fine with that.